Oh, hi guys, it's Ritchie. Ritchie Rides. We're gonna go down the new Sudbury Trail here. So here we are, middle of May. No leaves yet. Just a little bit of green grass sprouting. Still early in the season. A bit warmer. It's been cold winter, cold spring. Delayed anyway. And as you can see, the trails are bristling with cyclists like me who just can't wait to get back on the trails again. So it's going to be a different kind of year this year. Last year I had a really good one. But I do have a shoulder injury that is having to change my lifestyle a little bit. First of all, I got a torn supraspinatus. Like a fairly good one. It's healing though. It has the ability to heal as long as I don't stress it. Problem is that takes a long time. So biking or cycling anyway, mountain biking, doesn't really affect where I'm injured. Although if I was to fall and try and catch myself, then I'd be in real big trouble. I basically have a hard time reaching out and moving backwards. Like the backhand thing is really compromised right now. So what that means is I'm not going to be going down the trails like I went last year, where I was kind of pushing my skills. So I didn't have that problem last year, so I wasn't concerned as much with falling, as I usually have no problems falling. But that's changed. So new mindset, new reality on being older, until it heals, of course. Probably be by the time I get all my strength back, according to AI, and which I use Grok to upload my imaging and kind of talk about my lifestyle a little bit, like lifting weights and how it irritates it and what to do. And for my rehab right now, it's just external rotations, no pushing, no pulling, no hanging heavy weights off my shoulder, so that takes out half my routine right there. So I'm okay with that though, because it just has to settle down and heal, and then we can get back to reintroducing the weights. Of course, with the problem fixed, it's all related to a weak external rotation to begin with. Well, we've isolated that in my previous rehab, but it didn't. You still got to work on it. Still need to let it heal, right? So that's that. That's the scenario with that. But I'm still going to focus on my endurance. My riding on trails like this, and just have fond memories of the other trails I went down, some of the black ones. Yeah, I got those on YouTube as well, so we got that. Like up here we have the Rotary Trail, and it's not terribly hard, and I'm really tempted, but I'm gonna pass. I'll do it. I'll do it when I'm pain-free, because that's the advice, right? Even though riding is relatively pain-free, I still gotta really limit my my risk. So we'll just stick to this today. Now I might I probably won't be posting very many ride videos. Maybe once in a while, if ever I go on a trip or something. Yeah, I pretty much covered all of Sudbury, and you know, so these will be few and far between, really. Although I might, I've always been considering changing up, making it more lifestyle, like be in front of the camera. I do some of that on Facebook, not so much on YouTube. Well, not at all, really. But you never know. I could just change the focus a bit. Trails like this are nice. All right. Yeah. So that's just a little ride down in nice, relaxing trail in Sudbury, the Nicholdale side, and all right, guys. So here I am at the entrance of the Rotary Park Trail from the Adnac side. It's on Beatrice Crescent, and you just take the right over here. Through this driveway, which looks private. There's the entrance of the trail up here. Yeah, this is a favorite here. It's always a pleasure to go down this trail. Very simple, very easy. Great for starting out, great for e-bikes. Don't go too fast if you're on an e-bike though, the blind corners. First look through the trees, make sure there's nobody there. Some berms would be nice. Right, so just a little bit of history. So this is my 4th year riding. The first year and a half, 2 years, was on an e-bike. And really rediscovered the sport, really, with that. Right. And then of course started getting to weight training and taking fitness as important. Changed my diet, got rid of my asthma from just being in better shape and changing my diet. and lost a total of 70 pounds. I am now 180 from 240. I guess it's 60 pounds.
Mention.
And yeah, I mean, I feel great. 59 years old. It's got a problem with my shoulder though, so I gotta deal with that. But everything else is pretty good. Pretty fit for at my age, if I say so. And that's just really a lifestyle change, you know, like, and the food's a big deal. And you feel more like a machine. You don't feel weighed down. I think one of the tricks for me to lower my eating, especially snack foods and stuff like that, is I replace it with fruits. So every time I have a craving, I grab an apple, a banana, or an orange. And I also added sauerkraut to my meals, like as a condiment on the side, you know, mixed in with vegetables. And that really helps with your gut. And also, like, prolongs digestion too. So that's a good hack right there. Yeah, you know, and it really is a great lifestyle when you're my age, especially if your joints can take it, if your heart's cardio's strong. Like, make sure your blood work is all good and everything, and start slow. That's the main thing with the e-bike, is you're not dependent on your cardio like you're on a mountain bike. So you can push hard into the motor, you know, or let it carry you along. That was one of the reasons why I chose the type of bike. So I just basically took an older Specialized, like a jump bike that I found real cheap, and I put a motor on it. And I was after the frame. I knew the frame was really good, so that's why I wanted that specific bike. And just built around it. And then when I got this thing, it's like, wow, this Cannondale Trail 1, so nice to ride. And then I felt, you know, the real benefits of the cardio and how it really changes you and how much better you feel. Like, hey, look, my heart beats at 160 right now, and I can have a conversation. That's an achievement, you know. Just about everybody else would be on the floor panting, thinking they're an AFib. No, that's just built up from riding. Although I always had a fast heart rate. It's probably adapted from having asthma all my life. But I'm not struggling. Not struggling at all. I'm loving it. Then when you start feeling competitive, you add Strava. You start tracking your progress through that. Yeah. Feeling strong. A bit of a race home. Well, guys, so look at my past videos if you want to see how this transformation over the last couple of years. I may come back in a different form in front of the camera talking about other things. So I hope you enjoyed these videos, and thanks for watching, and leave a like and even subscribe. I got a surprise coming up. All right, take care.